nei, vi skal se på Fnatic versus spesielt i starten.
SK, mener du?
Nei. Eller...
Jo,
SK.
spiller mot Vitality nå.
SK. Oi. Skal vi se på hele gjør?
All right, we've got a 3-course meal for you coming up now on the LEC. We have a...
I mean, come on, lad.
I love how he's still going with that. He is heavily stuck to that brand image of just having really, really fancy shirts. Let's get into the draft then. It is an Akali ban to kick things off here for Fnatic. Something that we should keep our eyes on in this draft is what Broken Blade talked about yesterday.
Hvorfor ser du ikke på?
Jeg ser bare bildet ditt med en sånn brun skjerm rundt.
Har du trykket på av og prøvd å trykke på så du kan se alle tingene? Jeg tar den på. Du sliter med det. Ser du på?
Ja, bare for en grunn valgt deg, altså, som du sa.
The Twisted Fate versus Fnatic.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what Broken Blade said about that, because he thinks there's a clear advantage apparently to having Twisted Fate versus Fnatic.
He mentioned that it was just very stylistically good against Fnatic, which is a team that likes to play to stomp all your lanes. And when you've got a Twisted Fate, suddenly if you walk up a little bit too far, you make more aggressive plays, it's a little bit harder to do that, right? And the issue with that is when Twisted Fate can TP to your lane, then you're in a bit of a pickle when you do go a little bit far forward. So we'll see whether or not SK decide to go for that one. Blue is good at Twisted Fate. I remember seeing him at Masters and stuff. Like he's I honestly think most EU mids can play pretty much any champion. That's just EU mids, man. And we'll see if Fnatic.
Se på han der Kashmir!
Kashmir! Bans coming through here though with the Twisted Fate. Sorry, not with the Twisted Fate. The Zinzao, the Renekton, the Nocturne. These are all pretty high priority bans. The Kali this time around. Kalista, who has seen I think a decent amount of bans throughout the LEC split as well. We'll see what SK choose to take off the table. Any big power picks? Things like the Gwen are still available. Things like Viego, Lee Sin. These are champions that are left up, and it is Gwen, a first pick, which I assume goes to Adam, but can be flexed into jungle. We have also seen it sometimes flex into the mid lane.
Absolutely. I'm just taking a look at champions played this split for Fnatic. I don't think they've played
in
their match history.
Jeg tror vel en champion som lagd for porno.
Adam can do work on this. Wippo could do work on this. Let's go into that mid lane. We're going to see Lee Sin as a response here. Lee Sin, very, very strong flex pick right now. We just saw White Knight on Astralis just put on a clinic. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it was a bit quiet in the earlier mid game, but my goodness, the way that this champion can just find windows if you're creative with him is unmatched with your engagement potential.
Yeah, see the Tristana locked in here, and Fnatic now thinking about their responses. Did mention that there were these power picks up and available, and Viego gets locked in for Fnatic. So Gwen and Viego, and their third pick is going to be Kai'Sa, who I believe is the most picked AD carry in the LEC thus far.
For alle andre banna.
In for upset, and now SK Gaming looking for their final pick.
Okay, and if you're SK, you're going to want to start looking towards getting rid of some engaged support. I feel like this is the main thing that Fnatic's comp right now, which has a lot of damage, has a lot of dogpile potential. It's what they're lacking. Maybe something like the...
null forståelse på hva Lillebø gjør med livet sitt, men...
It is going to be a Jace lock-in here, so whereas this Lee Sin is still a flex, could be going into that jungle. This Jace, again, could be going top, could be going mid. I think it's fairly good, you know, into the Gwen. The only thing is here now, very heavy on physical damage if you are SK. And you've only got your jungler left to pick as far as damage threats go. So Treats, you know, with that Rumble getting nerfed on this patch, might not default onto that. Might have to look elsewhere for his magic damage sources.
Det der er en mann som går hjem til kona si og sover med naboen.
SK Gaming actually take away, and that's the Twisted Fate ban. They ban it against
Kona
Fnatic,
ser
so
på
maybe just not confident or not
og
really
tar med
looking to
datteren.
slot it in to that solo lane, which maybe gives the impression that we could see Lee Sin
Men
go
altså,
towards one of those roles. If you're banning Nautilus, often like the coupling ban is a Leona, so we'll have to see if that is there going to be a LeBlanc? Okay, a LeBlanc ban versus SK Gaming.
So LeBlanc
ban,
plus Lee Sin is a crazy 1-2 in that mid jungle. It's ridiculously good. Anytime you can have a high physical damage jungler paired with the LeBlanc, especially one that has some agency in the early game, then the lane phase just becomes terrifying to play.
I am Brom, I have big
taking that one away makes
a
lot of sense here for Fnatic. Covering the support here, they're going up against the Braum, so they've kind of anticipated SK have that it's going to be more of an engaged style support for Fnatic right now. And SK wanting to deal with that with the Braum.
Hylliseng Pike, det var en overraskelse.
Have we seen a Pike in the LEC yet? I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
I think this might be the first pick. Obviously there's a Hyllisang pick, right? But I guess this is the first time we've seen it this summer.
It is a massive Hyllisang pick. Not only is he one of the best, not only is he the best Pike in the LEC and one of the best worldwide, by the way, legit, I'm just going to say that straight up with full confidence. He's a ridiculously good Pike player. He's one of the only Pike players as well. The fact that he's defaulted back to this is really interesting. He's got a very, very squishy team comp right here. And again, it's just like the beauty of having this Pike pick. I think when you see like the Tristana Braum, you think, okay, I can leave Kaiser alone a little bit here. And with Pike, I can move around the map, pair up with Whippo, pair up with Adam as well. Adam was doing a lot of roaming yesterday too. And honestly, if you're a laner on the side of SK, you could be finding yourselves in like 1v3 situations every other minute. So you're going to have to be a little bit extra careful as you play that lane phase against this Fnatic squad.
Got an interesting little stat here on that Pike pick. It is the first Pike that we've seen in summer, and the last 4 appearances of Pike in the LEC in total were all Hyllisang. Every single previous Pike appearance, the last 4 have been from Hyllisang. 1 in the summer 2020 playoffs and 3 in the summer 2020 regular season. And it was a 1-3 win record, 25% win rate on that Pike.
So it is a Hyllisang pick. It has not been throughout the last couple of years in the LEC.
Jeg vet ikke hva man skulle hatt opp hvis jeg ikke hadde Adam.
I'll leave you to chew on that one, because that is an interesting situation.
Så jeg er overall fornøyd. Det var bare sånn det irriterer meg hver gang jeg pikker en huske, så han bare sånn, å nei, nå pikket Sonstad meg, da må jeg ikke.
I'll leave you to chew on it, because we are just going into games we'll see very soon.
Det var også på matchupen da. Du kan se på teams som også husker på at det
SK.
Ja, men hva spilte nå? Han spilte mot
Schalke.
Han spilte mot Schalke, så han spilte mot Nyborgins. Men han tappte også, sa de.
Ja, men du tror jo da at han kommer til å gjøre litt bra mot Nuclear, ikke?
Ja, men jeg tror
Caps tapt, men han fikk fortsatt jævlig mye poeng.
Ok, nå kommer jeg til å spille game.
Det vet du, Oliver, det der er hvor du alltid gjør som du meg, bruker ekstra lang tid før gamet på å fikse Masters. Eller Runes da, Masters eksisterer ikke. Oi! Telenor har sørget for at Trondheimsfjorden har 5G. Hvorfor, Telenor?
Hvorfor skal fiskene...
Det er masse 5G ute i vannet, liksom.
Ja, kan alle fiskerne begynne å kjøpe nytt nå. For de er jævlig lyst til å sitte på Snapchat. Det er en som gjør.
Jo, ja. Ikke så mye
Jeg har
annet
lagt TikToks.
Fishing TikToks.
Det vil si en bølge med sånn Fisherman TikToks nå.
Der.
Nei, mer som det skjer på grunn av.
Er det en som heter Fishman Friend?
Lemau. Good one, dude.
Ok, men hvem vil at jeg skal banne? Jeg kan jo for så vidt banne Lux da, så du slipper det, men...
Jeg bryr meg ikke om Lux på de banne noe fucking strikt som er fucking irriterende.
Jeg bruker å banne Trash.
Jeg hadde ikke noe ille av det, men... jeg bare banne.
Balkong. Jeg liker han Jassan har uploadet bilder på Instagram. Det sånn skikkelig squad goals.
Hvor Jasson? Jeg vet ikke.
For vi er 5 glade asiater, sitter på en sten.
Jeg har lest det helt tidlig.
Og vi er glade
fuck, det der da.
asiatere. Neida, han kommer til å dø. Jeg vet da faen hva han gjør, men jeg bare spiller litt sånn back. Venstre back.
En ny lykkesmide. Nei, det er botte. Det er til meg, egentlig. Topplane. Hva heter topplane? I din lille bil. Det er litt sånn Lemau skal spille. Ikke scenario, men... Hva for noe Anders?
TV2 kjører sterkt, ass. Her har vi en sak hvor det er et bilde av en ku, og så står det i bildetesten, ligner. Dette er et bilde av en ku i området som ligner på kua som gikk til angrep, men det er ikke samme kua.
Ja. Takk. Livet.
Ble du confused?
Wanna invade, we have so many teleports.
Og Østlandets Blad, de toppa han. Bildetekst, kolon. Dette er bildeteksten som du skal skrive. Komma Mina, så her er noen som har lagt inn...
Som har lagt inn Mina? Et minefelt?
Mina har visst glemt å skrive bildeteksten.
Ja. Det er veldig kul ting du har funnet.
Spesielt med tanke på at det var noen som skrev til Mina at hun måtte huske på.
Hvorfor betale for servicen her?
Hæ?
Hvorfor sitter du og betaler for servicen her?
Det er betalt for en avis.
Hva ser du da?
Instagram-konto, BA-desken, en sånn du som har jobbet i Bergens Tidende, som driver og poster masse sånn mimi-artikler fra sånn Fosna-folk og sånn lokalaviser som feiler, og så har han bare sånn LOL.
Han sitter og faktisk ser med lokalaviser og finner memes.
Ja, det er jo jobben hans.
Han finner memes.
Ja.
Han er en certified meme-finner.
Han er en certified meme-finner fra norske lokalaviser. Han har jo en Instagram-konto med ganske mange følgere, så det er jo jobben hans. Skal vi se, han har 282 000 følgere, så da finner vi memes, vet du.
Jeg nekter på deg. I knew you would do that. Lux, vær så snill, ikke bli hytta av kuen. Han går flis på et det er meg. Kan vi komme inn i gamet i år? Søkken E. Kan vi komme inn?
Du kommer på besøk til noen som bare sånn hallo, kan vi komme inn?
Boy, I need to get in.
Vet du hva jeg plages av? Sånn TikTok slash, altså jeg ser dem jo via Instagram Reels da. Men sånn Instagram Reels hvor det er sånn, nei, no makeup versus makeup. Altså sånn, ikke bare
Oi da. Jo. Hva sa du?
Jeg bare sånn,
Nei,
nei, jeg sier de har jo stylet håret sitt og har på seg bedre klær i tillegg til makeupen, så jeg bare sånn, ja, men det er jo no makeup versus no, nei, versus makeup. Du har ikke no makeup underdressed versus makeup overdressed. Jeg bare sånn,
Ja.
det er makeupen som er hovedpoenget her, men du gjør det til noe helt annet. Det irriterer meg. Det er sånn, de bare, å, se hvor stygg jeg er uten makeup, å, nå er jeg pen. Jeg bare, nei! Du er ikke stygg uten makeup, du er bare veldig fin i den andre, fordi du gjør en effort.
La meg...
Oi, er ikke det samme skinnet som Wunder brukt? Vi har Wunder toplane.
Ja.
Motsett, oi. Det kommer til å gå bra så dårlig, det.
Ja, men sett noe varmt jo. Det kommer
Ja.
jo sist.
Han gjorde jo det, men han fikk jo like mye poeng som Wunder'en.
Inni har alt det sier.
Det er litt sånn sjukt at du kan vinne et game, men bare tape selve gamet, så får du ingen poeng.
Ja. Ganske sykt, ja. Og så er det ganske sykt å gjøre det.
Hvor er han skal hen?
Bare så passe på.
Jeg er veldig redd for at hun skal komme og ta det på tissen. Du backa? Stilig. Kastet noen bomber og så backa, eller?
Nei, låt den vare, låt den ikke hente lens, men jeg låt den bli en kickpass her. Jeg er på høyden. Det ble litt lenge, altså med å klare timinga på når jeg skal gå tilbake, så vi rekker på å få farmen uten å måtte stesmile.
Nei, har vi en lux mot oss? Fy faen, altså.
Du fikk meg nå.
Jeg var litt mer opptatt av Instagram når vi ikke kom inn i gamet.
Nei, så... Nei.
Han skjøt meg med en sånn greie, og så... Det var en sånn gin-greie.
Gile det, da. Eller hva faen er det? Det er vel garden.
Kan du slutte å stå i busken og være en hore?
Nei, det er ingen.
Jeg er Lux. Jeg kan kaste Q gjennom minions, og så jævlig kult å spille mot
ikke helt hvorfor det går inn til teknibiske som er.
Fordi jeg trodde ikke du var der, men du er jo der hele jævla tida.
Ja, så skjønner jeg ikke hvorfor jeg ikke trodde det var.
Det er da. Det er noe.
Ja, det er IA, å si det sånn.
Jo, det er jo for så sant, ja. Pølsechamp. Pølse... Gå vekk!
Jeg bytte idretten på meg, så var jeg ganske godt bra.
Åh, nesten! Jeg vet ikke hva du gjør da, så... Det var sikkert litt waste. Oh my god, oh my god. Ja, men nå dreper han jo meg også da.
Bare spring. Du kommer der.
Jeg vet ikke om det er noe med dodge eller noe sånt. Nei, det var sikkert... Ja da!
Sånn.
Nei, det var sikkert noe... Noe små waste å bruke flash Q der, men jeg hadde håpet det skulle kille. Det var et forsøk i hvert fall.
Ja, ikke en trade her, Lux. Get the fuck away.
The way is always the same.
Nice. Kjempebra. Får det til å pakke. Eller hun.
Det er så vanskelig å forberede seg på en champion du ikke helt vet hva gjør. Bombe.
Du er jævlig redd for den. Nei, ikke. Bare drept mensen.
Selv om jeg gjorde mitt beste og gjorde alt jeg kunne, så hadde jeg fortsatt 0 kill participation der.
Nei.
Gøy.
Kan du bli backet?
Men jeg vil ha plates.
Ok, gå på platen. Hos deg.
Nei. Det var nesten det jukeste på jukes, da.
Ja, det var akkurat det jeg tenkte også.
Det var ikke kokeg det, va? Det blir sikkert Nocturne veldig glad.
Kjøp, hvis du har råd, kjøp deg en pinkboard. Ok, du trenger ikke selge ting for den.
Control ward?
Ja.
Jeg stelte den ikke, jeg brød en dua.
Ja. Hvis jeg skulle ha noe annet, så kunne jeg bare ha det.
Ja, ok. Du hadde veldig lyst på en control ward, så da
Ja. Sånn, egentlig.
tenker jeg potensialet til en control ward er mye bedre enn min lille mana-krystall.
Ok, det her er til meg, da.
Ja, men herregud, da.
Det er helt sikkert de ikke forventet at Nocturne ville komme her, men sure. Kan du legge den pinkboarden her?
Lux dritt-champion i den busken her.
Ja, der er den.
I'm getting my vision score up.
Jeg kan fokusere på fuckings angripe Philios, ikke Lux.
Ja, ok, ja. Jeg bare tenker at han er grei hvis vi får hurna, men...
Lux ulti.
Litt vel dristig ult, men...
Time is wasted.
Åh, nesten.
Bare push den. Må pushe fort.
Ok. Drep meg da! Drepte du meg ikke?
Ja, vi gir 0 ting på deg.
Den er warda, den her.
Ja, nå.
Rolig den her også, eller så er det bare smart?
The way is always.
Du kan bare bestemme selv. Ja. Du vil gjøre stav fordi at Nocturne har lyst til å hoppe inn i trøden. Prøv å få platinga, men... En Diana her.
Skal han komme lang vei, Lux?
Oi da, det var en... Oi. Kommer exhausten?
Jeg har ikke exhaust.
Det er veldig glad angrep med det. Ikke noe fornøyd denne vei. Vi er inn på. Dun, 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 dun.
Leave me alone.
Bare kom hit. Kom hit, kom hit, kom hit, kom hit, kom hit.
Yes.
Det er for at hun går ned i stedet for.
The way is always the same.
Ja. Jeg bare minionsen, sånn at han ikke kan dashe gjennom det.
Diana her.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ta den.
Det var risky. Jeg prøvde å nokke andre veien.
Ja.
For du så at jeg slo her rett vei. Nei, feil vei.
Jeg går pusher bort, du trenger ikke sitte og henge med hele gjengen.
Ja, ok.
Good time.
Så jeg bruker bare å tenke at jeg skal følge med deg.
Det vil jeg ganske mye. Men hun kommer til å dø hvis du ulter. Ult her.
Skal vi se, hvor?
Ja, du bygger så langt på. Og pinga hvor jeg skal gjøre.
Ja.
Her du. Men nå er det du da.
Stopper jeg i hvert fall Diana fra å gå den veien her.
Ja, vi får det nå. Nå kan du bare båt opp og kjøre. Jeg må kanskje komme tilbake. Tror ikke det må, men...
Nå er det litt sent her.
Nei, jeg tror ikke det skjer da.
Hva? Ok, ja, den bare vil at jeg skal bare pushe. Ok. Ble kastet litt feil vei. Gøy! Et Yasuo. Jeg er sånn skill champ. Det blir sånn hard life å spille mot en fucking AD carry som du ikke vet hva gjør.
egentlig være topp da, men jeg kan bare så komme inn.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ok, du må gå... Ok, kan være tydelig til å være med på fighten her. Du har egentlig lyst til å ta den waven som pusher botten nå.
Jo, men Yasuo der, han dreper meg.
Ja, men hvis du er under turreten, så kan han si.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Nei, nå har jeg ikke turret da, så jeg kan ikke gjøre så mye. Mindre han kommer i helvete opp den øverste turreten. Ja, den kommer der. Så må...
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Har du klart? Kan du klare?
Nei, har ikke gjort det. Skulle gjerne.
Kom her og ta den her.
Vi må nesten hjelpe hun.
Det trenger ikke hjelp hvis det bare står her. Du skjønner. Kom hit den.
Litt sånn Kek W recall der da.
Ja. Det er ikke noe fare da. Hvor mye cash har du?
1681. Back at Drake igjen.
Ja, det var det.
Du tok den! Dårlig support!
Det som skjer når du begynner å gå fra den.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Trym blir misfornøyd med hans sama. Litt jævla. Faen, Mundo har fest, jo!
Fra botlane, fra botlane. Bare pushe. Eller...
Hva er det som skjer med festen her, da? Killer ikke Mundo, i hvert fall.
Nei,
Han bare tenker ting, ja. Fy faen, så dødelig han.
Nei, jeg vet ikke hvorfor han bruker så mange faen. Den der gigaint.
Men Nocturne går jo og tar botlane, da. Det er jo litt dårlig gjort.
Ja, det er en problem fra hans Yorick, kanskje. Han observerer han da.
Ja. GG. Det er det som er kult med pro-player. Det er ikke noe surrending. Det er bare ordentlige spillere. Nå er jeg ikke en ordentlig spiller. Altså. For jeg sammenligner minigames med pro-player.
Okay, we are back in again. Clash. Create Clash team. The most clash of them all.
Hvorfor sa du Clash nå?
Fordi
Det var litt sånn creepy, fordi jeg trykket på Clash, og så sa du Clash.
Ja, trykket på sånn.
Rett etterpå. Du bare no.
No. Ok, hva er
Hva? Valdamir mid og Vayne top. Excuse me.
More of a dog person, huh?
Dun. League of Lasagna. Du trenger ikke gå teleport hvis du ikke er vant med.
Synes det er greit, men synes det er dårlig, man.
Jeg har ikke følt med på det.
Jeg har det skinnet på Yorick.
Ja, jeg har det skinnet på Dr. Mundo.
Hva er greia med fansen mitt og Yorick top? Det var litt spenstig.
Det ble det. Jeg vet nå alt på det, så jeg ikke bare hittet noen hooks. For det kommer bare til å dø, for den Traven er tillegg. Talon. Meow Rick. Varför gick med en Baldur's Riven och alla har till
Spenstig, spenstig.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Denied my happiness. Now all will die.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Make haste.
Hva er den strategien egentlig? Å gå fram, warde, og så backe? For å vise at du backer noe sånt, eller i tilfelle med warde?
Nej, för att lägga någon bord för att byta ut till sweeper.
Minions have
Ja.
spawned.
Å ja, du bytter til sweeper, ja.
Jag börjar flasha.
Ja, men kom.
Nu hinner med bli hicka.
Apropos.
Någon som tar farm nu.
Nu må jeg prøve. Ja, men herregud da. Er Trimby vi spiller mot, eller? Fortsatt 0 i CS, det er bra. Ja, men herregud da. Hitbox. Vet du hva? Det her er så dumt. Jeg banner Trash, og så møter jeg Naut.
An ally has been slain.
Already there.
Finish!
Sier du mens du ikke
Jeg tør ikke, for det er Draven.
Inevitably.
kan være litt mer på det der, kanskje?
Ja, men det fucking hitboxen her er så sjuk. Du stønner Draven, og det redder livet mitt.
Make
Ja, det hjelper ikke at du blir hicka. Kan du ta farmen? Jeg skjønner at du
Ja. Redd.
er redd for det turreten.
Død. Blir hooka ut fra turreten. Det har skjedd 2 ganger nå, liksom.
Som jeg antageligvis er ved runke.
time
Men hva så vet man hvor?
An enemy has been slain.
the way is always the same.
An
Der kommer den, ja. Skulle liksom gått til venstre der og dø I stedet for.
Hadde ikke mana. Jeg vet ikke hva slag fra. Det var bare stå Moses side fra minnesen forut til det nattlyset.
Ok. Jeg prøver å få farma også, liksom. Det er det som problemet.
Bare bruk kuen.
Mundo, følger du med, eller?
Jeg bare tar...
Ja, det er bare sånn irriterende at mens du er på å dø, så står han og bare, åh, nei.
Det hang ikke så mye.
Det er ikke så amazing waveplay, da. Skal han ha.
Ja.
Er det kanskje litt noe av det som gjør den så bra? Gøy at det skal liksom ikke mer til. Beita jeg.
An ally has been slain.
Down. Ja, det er faktisk siden, tror jeg.
Ja,
Jeg har bare suttet på 2 ganger, det føles sånn litt 20.
same.
gidder ikke gjort det. Det ble for lent.
Jeg skjønte det kommer, så. Så, Mundo som stilige premates, tror du nok, så han har ikke tenkt å ganke oss. Har ikke så veldig bra kontroll på objectives, eller?
Vi skal fortsatt ikke høre på noe sånt. Nei, ikke så vent.
Og jeg ser det at jeg ikke skal høre på han. Han ble litt sånn sur på deg for at du hadde ulten din oppe. Lol. Nei, det var du som bestemte deg for gjenvendige. Fikk skjøtt av han i hvert fall. Bra spilt. Så du hvordan jeg hadde null fair der? Jeg bare skjønt at ting kom til å skje her, så jeg bare kua, jeg ga ikke opp.
Ja.
Fikk ikke noe kjeft for det, og så går du. Stolt av meg selv for at jeg holdt meg til det vi begynte med. Men herregud, så springer han bare inn sånn. Ung gutt.
Nei, man.
Vi dealer en del da. Skal vi ha.
Ikke på noe.
Gå din vei. Ja, det der funker ikke lenger.
Det er rødt.
Skal han komme tilbake igjen da? Ja, der ja. Ok. Ja, men kaste nå den W-en din, da.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed. You have been slain.
Sitter bare og farmer, liksom det blir pushet inn mid. Han bryr seg ikke.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Shut down.
Ja, hvis du bare har gjort det der litt tidligere, så kanskje vi ikke har mistet turret eller Pantheon.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Inevitably.
Men hvorfor?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Bare pushe ut, så skal jeg backe.
Gjør han det?
Ja, det var han, ja.
Ja, minusen er ikke her, så du kommer godt på. Her er den, kommer til utover.
Kult med hjelp, da.
Mm.
Når midlaneren kommer før jungleren, det er sjukt.
Ja, da må jeg bare. Ok. Bare ta den.
Det er sånn plan. Ja, men herregud, da. Skjedde ting her, da?
Nei, det må... Oi da.
Ja, jeg så ikke røvnøkken. Det var vel sikkert kjeft for det, ja, Mundon, som bare sånn Did you not see the Dravenult? Holy shit! Bottif! Det er så unødvendig å bare poengtere ut statsene våre at vi har gjort det dårlig. Jo, vi har gjort det dårlig. Det er sånn det står på skjermen min. Det er ikke sånn at jeg trenger han til å fortelle meg det. Men hovedpoenget var at han forstår hva han kunne ha gjort.
Pass på det nå.
Han var like redd for oss som vi var for han.
Ok, det var rett forresten.
Det der er sånn når du møter på en veps, og begge bare, shit!
Your turret has been destroyed.
Hvor er Yorick? Han er middelet, da. Middiff også, ja. Det er sånn alle lanesen. Er det sånn diff? Det bruker jeg å kalle for jungle diff, ja, men...
Jeg kommer bak.
Hva er greia?
Jævlig mange.
Gud!
Gå inn til meg.
Og Mundo er mer opptatt av glompen sin enn team control, som vanlig.
Vi må gå hos han. Eller han har ikke det for.
Vi kan gjøre ting, skjønner du nå.
Lol. Det jævla dyret til Yorick. Bare sprang på han med bomba. Det var jævlig lol å se på. Du har ikke fått leke for lenge. Ok, så...
Ja, det var ikke Mundo som var med oss, nei. Det ga mening til hvorfor vi gjorde det bra.
Ja. Jeg prøver han. Jeg blir ikke venner som var med.
Jeg hitta ikke ku! Det var min feil. Ok, dude, jævla skrekkfilm, ass. Det er jo mer skummelt enn Texas Chain Massacre. Den var ikke så veldig skummel, da. Men...
Jeg vet ikke om jeg har sagt det før, men du burde kanskje sjekke ut en serie som kalt Alice in Borderland. Det minner
en
om...
serie?
Ja,
I Borderland, ja. Ja, det tror jeg kanskje du har nevnt før.
Det minner om litt om sånn så-aktig. Sånn escape room-aktig Death Games.
Gøy. Det er ikke så.
Det er en K-drama, eller hva man kaller det. Koreansk.
Herregud, nå skjer det ting her.
Ganske billig. Ja.
Nei!
Ok, sånn er det.
Mundo, litt hjelp, kanskje? Nei, du skal gå og dø, du. Det er forskjell på hjelp og self-harm, altså. Det var han, ja.
Jeg skulle ta, men jeg har fått med prøvelsen.
Jeg prøvde å W-en unna, men jeg var fair. All by myself. Wanna be. Var det du som ikke svarte?
Svart?
På surrender-båten?
Nei. Jeg liker å se folk inn.
Litt flashen til Raven. Hvis han dør nå,
Hvordan kan du? Kom hit, ta meg. Kan du slutte
Men hæ?
på stillestående angrep?
ja, men hva faen, liksom?
Stimen. Ok, ta den.
Ja, da ble den din. Ja, men jeg skjønner ikke, jeg kastet den på han, og det bare, du skal bare over her.
Hvis du ikke klarer så ta stillestående til taget, så har du til å ta noe practice to leveling, altså.
Jeg hitter jo de som beveger på seg.
Du ville hitte mer hvis at du...
Jeg tør ikke å angripe de jungle campsene engang, jeg blir jo bare sur. Easy.
Jeg får jo... Ok.
An ally has been slain.
Dit var Atman. Han hjelper ikke. Han bare ser ut trollet. Du kan prøve å gå på han her. Han ulter sånn
jeg prøver.
2 sekunder.
An enemy has been
Nede,
slain.
nede.
Already there.
Råkket på en sånn ting. Gjorde litt vondt i foten. Er det relevant, Mundo?
Ja.
Han er 4% mot level 17. Se på meg, jeg farmet hele gamet.
Han er ikke gjort som med meg. Men så det farmer meg, så jeg vet ikke hva fight for dragon, sånn.
Ja, det farmer hele det. Folk, altså Pantheon og second tier turret dør i midden. Ja, men Gromp. Hvis jeg får Gromp, så vinner vi gamet her. Ok. Jeg kan stemme. Men det som er, de burde egentlig vinne. Men de gjør ikke det. ja.
Ok, kjører til.
Ok, det gjelder ikke for innhjemsene.
Nei.
Åh! Åh! Dritnervøs! Åh! Det der bare tenkte jeg, det der går dårlig. Det der går dårlig. Du er klar for gjenvinning. Du hører jo ikke heller, vet du. Nå ser du ikke hvorfor skulle vi surrende det gamet her. Dumme faen. Og så skriver en GG easy, selv om den var på randen til å surrende.
Jo.
Bare når Mundo er med i fights, da er det greit. Men han var jo ikke det tidligere. Og Draven her kunne jo ikke carry, for han hadde jo 13-5. Draven bygga Lord Dominics og Mortal Reminder.
Ja, seems about right.
Etter en liten collector. Ja vel.
Det høres litt lemme ut. Holy
Da
fuck,
kan
Lisen er
vi-
dilde.
Jeg merket liksom det var sånn mygg noe sted, liksom. Da kan vi se litt game før jeg stikker.
Ja.
Å, fy faen, det var
And we're
så varmt.
Stemmer. Det er ganske kult.
Det er litt sånn I
on
cannot
to the
believe
rift.
this heat.
Okay, vi er inne.
It's Fnatic versus SK. SK desperately need this win, but Fnatic coming out with a Silas and a Pike to round out their comp. You thought that SK had that engaged dogpiley style, but now Fnatic, that is an all-in comp if I've ever seen one in my life. That is dive to the absolute extreme. That is everybody pile in and find a kill. And that is the identity of this Fnatic comp.
It's so scary if you're SK as well. Not only is there a lot of roaming going to be happening this game during the lane phase, but also there's a lot of pick
Og så
plays,
måtte jeg
right?
mekke
And
noen
if you're
mindre
scared
greier, og
about
så
getting
så jeg
picked
når
out of
de hadde sånn
position, then
2
you
eller
want
3 drakes,
to have
som
some
jeg sier.
mobility to escape
Ja.
those
Og
picks.
så plutselig var
You
gamet ferdig.
have
Og det var Intumet.
here,
Yamato
SK, my face
Ja.
solo
Ja,
laners,
det var kanskje litt
not a lot of mobility coming through
Hei,
here.
hei, hei, vi
SK,
går ikke
my face
fremover.
check.
For det skjer ikke ting som allerede...
And SK, they get taken down first blood for Hylissang. He will happily take that injection of gold. That is fantastic now, finding an aggressive play. I mean, that was just a straight up face check. And now Niski onto blue, as you mentioned, not particularly strong versus the heavy engage rise. And Niski already finding a little bit of an edge. Now, yesterday, Niski had, honestly, a rough performance. It was not the best Niski performance we've seen. Considering this guy, as Ender put it, has been the unsung hero of Fnatic this entire split. He's been first in like a significant number of stats, I believe. This time round, yesterday was not his highlight, and he's looking for a bit of redemption this time round. Hylissang does get caught out here, the exhaust comes through, that is the explosive charge, doing a bit of work, but obviously able to essentially trade like for like. Oh, how did you bloody hit that one, mate? That was an absolute threat of needling there from Fnatic. Hylissang, that didn't even look possible.
Honestly, I mean, it's just, this is what happens when you just have a champion like Pyke. Any kind of these hook champions, you see it with Threshes and Blitzcranks as well. Like when you get players who are just really good at them, there's just a sixth sense for bending the bullet. They find ways to do it, and obviously Hylissang on this Pyke, he's going to find ways as well. Already getting some poke down in that bot side, already getting some of that pressure down as well. Whippo though, who has had
illegal move.
To 1 big advantage. Trees only level 2. If Treats gets this, is big, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's the engage.
In staging, actually Hylissang forced the flash, taken down very low. Surely the kill goes over to Jezu, and it does, and actually forces Upset to flush away.
Ooh, okay, that's... Treats gets this one, still only level 2 though, so the lanes are collapsing here for SK. Fnatic not going to be moving on to this. Adams here, Niski. Alright, we're going to get 3v3. It's all action, Xgander, it's all action!
I mean, this is a scrap through and through. As you said though, Treats only level 2, so does have to be careful, and Niski looks for the engage. Blue caught out, and Rise could not do that much versus this heavy engage. I mean, you just talked about it at the start of the game, and that is an exact illustration. When you kind of let Blue, if Blue gets out of position even slightly, Foxdrop, he is just mincemeat.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a head scratcher really, because Rise is just not that strong at this stage of the game. Like Rise does not want to leave his lane at all at this point. He really doesn't. He just wants to be sitting in that mid lane, chilling, and just getting some levels, getting some stacks on his tier. Not good at this point. And when you compare it to the side of Fnatic, you can just see how you're going to lose that 3v3. Of course, Treats is only level 3 as well, again, level 2, excuse me, against level 3 Whippo, so there's just no way that that's going to work for you in SK. But it was a bit of desperation because they wanted Treats to get back into the game. And it's just already a 500 gold lead. 500 gold lead at 4 minutes into the game for Whippo, who's playing one of the highest carry junglers that we have right now in meta as well. Plus, it's Whippo who's been disgusting on these carry junglers so far in summer. Oh, it's a bad start for SK, but mighty good for Fnatic.
I mean, obviously, you talked about it on the up there. Whippo was up there as one of those potentials. You know, a lot of people expected him to have, you know, a good ability to translate his game knowledge into that jungle.
De tok fem de hadde sånn her midway MVP-award-greie. Og så var det 5 spillere som var liksom nominert til liksom splitten her, MVP-spillere.
Ja, det som har blitt showcase her, liksom?
Ja, hvem trodde de 5 var?
Og hvem de 5 var?
Det 5 stykker som sånn
det var Visio, Inspired
Ok, hint. Det 3 junglers, 1 AD Carry og 1 midler.
Ok, Whippo, Inspired og kanskje Razork på junglen. Jeg mener i hvert fall at Visio var der. Og 1 AD Carry.
Ja.
Rekkos, kanskje? Nei.
Imagine, han får MP nå.
Han Sama, da?
Det er en ting i det der som feil.
Så en ting med Whippo, Razork, Visio, Inspired og han Sama var feil?
Ja.
Oi. Skal vi se, da bytter vi kanskje ut Resork med Jungler ser som gjort det bra. Annen Fnatic.
Junglerne er ikke full.
Ok, så junglerne var korrekt. Ok, nice. Og visste jo fint da.
Det kommer til å være vanskelig for å finne ut. Det er en midlaner, men det er kanskje litt
Det
vanskelig.
er midlaner som er feil, ja?
Ja. Det er litt vanskelig å finne ut,
Ja,
kanskje,
det er
for at jeg tror ikke du vil tenke på det første.
Dette er nuke duck da, eller hva? Nei?
Jeg tror det kommer til å ta lang tid for å finne ut den egentlig. Det er humanoid.
Humanoid, ja, selvfølgelig.
Han har ikke hatt den mest amazing programmet.
Nei, men jeg har sett den oppå dere greia der.
Mm.
Men 2 rogue-spillere.
Ja, det er ganske svagt. Og 0 G2-spillere.
Ja, de var der. 2
You know, they
rogue-spillere.
expected his game sense to be a major driving force in his jungle performance, but he really has had a good first start to the split.
Var det ingen
And as we
SK-spillere
mentioned,
der?
he's had a good first before the
Jo.
start of the game
Ja,
here
det gjorde
versus
casten var.
SK.
Og resten
Taking those advantages
Ok,
versus
for alle,
Trees.
de var
And I
bare
think the expectations as well. You've got to
laget
compare his
SK, liksom.
performance with expectations
Yeah.
coming into the split. There was a lot of question
Oh,
marks. Whenever you're
coaching.
role swapping like this,
Som er
especially
support.
since you had self-made as a
fikk
jungler
ekstra
who had been,
Ikke
historically
sånn, altså.
speaking, in the LEC, one of the best
han
since
fikk
he's been in.
en
You
annen
know,
rolle.
he was rookie of the split with SK,
noe
and
bedre
since he's been on
spillspillere.
Fnatic was really good as well. And the meta, honestly, suits carry junglers just like self-made is. So not only are you role swapping into the jungle, but you're replacing one of the better
Yeah.
junglers in the LEC. And Whipper's just done an absolutely
Exactly.
phenomenal
You're
job
right.
in this far as well.
X-Men
1-0-1,
till
5
it.
Så derfor er SK gjør så dårlig, for de er ikke så
Lilith.
vist.
Hillesang's just gonna walk away from that
Jeg
one.
har ikke lyst til
No
det her,
harm, no
folk.
foul.
Ja.
Men,
Could have been
da
risky
må jeg
for
vel
Hillesang,
kikke av
but
det
gets away with it
cancel,
just for the time being. Neski has to be a little careful here as Treats is joined up for blue, and they should be able to pick up a single plate for him in the mid lane.
Ja, det er
And you
fight.
can see Rise now starting to just be able to poke Niski out a little bit more consistently in this lane phase. And I think without finding those engages onto the Rise, this lane phase can get a little tough for the Silas.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think like he's absolutely fine just chilling as well. Doesn't have to worry too much about it. And to be honest, I think this is kind of just what happens. I think that Niski's sacrificing a little bit of his lane in order for Whipper just to play how he wants to play. And we're going to get another engagement bot side.
Yeah, and Jezu goes straight in. There's the exhaust onto upset. Unfortunately, Whipper can't go quite get into the fight, but Lilith is like 2 HP. He is 2 HP right now, guys.
Og Hylle.
Should be able to escape. Unfortunately, Hillesang can't find the hook. But it was a very bold engage from Hillesang. You can see that he understands the limits of this champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, it's a perfect Hillesang champion. Like, Hillesang is just lives and dies by the in. Either he makes other people in, or he ins himself. And Punk is a beautiful champion for that. There's the engage in mid lane.
Jeg så på et play her, jeg Niski, jeg var sånn, se det her, sånn, Niski, let's go!
Oh my god.
Å jævlig.
Honestly,
Og der kom Trutz inn i Pira. Han fikk ekstra mye etter det.
That's my line, man. You can't steal that one away from me.
Vi hadde 5 nominerte, men nå tror vi Niski.
De har nå bytta ut supporten sin. Ja, det er kanskje 10 av 5
Anyway, yes, I mean, it's just
Excel.
SK, you've got to.
Bytta sin.
It's weird watching these plays happen because it just looks like a team that either doesn't know what they're doing or a team that is just really tilted, you know. And we're only 7 minutes into the game. Like you don't really expect SK to make these kind of flippy plays.
Tom
players that we have in LEC. At least if we're going by the way he plays support, like you could see it, the way he moved around the map, the way he integrated with SK in like like he obviously is a big brain dude, but that's not a big brain play whatsoever. Just feeding free gold over to Niski. Niski be very happy with that one, obviously looking to have a slightly better game than he had yesterday on that Carly, which was fairly lackluster for an otherwise very impressive split so far by the Fnatic.
Det som ultimate min, eller det
Not that he was really in need of one, but he's definitely been given a nice injection of gold from that dive. And you're right, it just doesn't feel like SK are on the same page, like with what they want to do. Like, he's making more. They need to The best way I can describe it is that everybody's making their own plays in the hope that they join up like a jigsaw puzzle.
se her.
But the jigsaw puzzle doesn't have the right
Du skal
edges.
vinne
And
uten kills.
it just feels really disjointed, you know?
Vi ser Rogue har gjort
I
det.
agree, honestly.
Vet ikke helt hva de gjør.
It's just a little bit
bare
miscommunication
dreper
here, I
ikke
think.
folk,
And
så
for
gjør det
SK,
samme.
you know, you do have some scaling options, however. Like whenever you've got Ryze, no Tristana, and you've got some like you got some
Rogue
texture
er
performance
også
and
et av de beste
facilitation as
lagene
well
som er nå.
from Lee Sin performance as well.
Og du
Like,
må se på
you know,
Rogue,
there's always hope to get back in this game.
spiller
You're
bra,
only one
og så får de ikke
1,000 gold
kills.
down at this
Men de
point.
vinner lell.
But you know, this is
Da
the
gjør
thing,
vi
right?
bare
It's gonna have
det.
to be careful
Vi
right
er
here.
det
So I'm
beste
gonna get onto
laget.
blue with no flash. Remember, no flash on this guy.
Jeg tror det er stunning.
And they are going to take him down easy enough. Whippo just about escapes with the possession there as well. I think that actually saved his life, that HP regen. That doesn't mean that SK will get the dragon.
Adam fikk jo
But
Gwen, da, så han måtte
honestly,
ha
I
noen
think
poeng.
Fnatic are completely okay.
Dårligste
We'll see what Fnatic decide to do with his Herald as well. What lane they
Oh,
want to put
det
that
her er også
resource
veldig
into.
funny.
Because I don't
Det, ja, du vet hvordan supportlista var, ja? Nei, du vet ikke hvordan den ellers var.
Kan du gå ut av streamen og inn igjen, fordi reasons?
Sånn.
Har du golden nuclear int?
Jeg fikk en random nettopp.
Jeg er litt sånn sad for at jeg bruker bare records, men jeg er litt sad for at jeg disser med golden broken blade.
Kjøp deg. Han er bare sånn, ok, her er supportlista. Han har spilt 2 games. Han har gått opp sånn i... Han har gått opp 4 steg på 2 games. Han fikk mer fuckings stats på det ene gamet her enn det resten av folk har gjort på hele livskarrieren.
7 på en support, det er helt amazing. Da. Det var når jeg spilte Galio.
En Galeon som bare tok alle killsen. Det var faen meg helt sykt. Det er liksom jeg vurderte å ta han, men jeg hadde ikke en.
Labrov og Dennik bare, nei. Og SK-supporten.
Jeg vurderer fortsatt å ta XL-supporten, for jeg har ikke noen... Jeg vet ikke hva som skal supporte.
Han gjør det bra. Hylli kan gjøre det bra, men det er Hylli.
Jeg har den.
Hvordan vet du at du har den? Du ser jo den ikke.
Han forsvant. Nei.
Han er French!
Ja, han er French.
Nei, han er ikke French.
Hva er det?
Jeg kan ikke flagg.
Det er russisk.
Han er russer, ja.
Begge to er russer, tror jeg. Oi, det er begge to fransk. Jeg kan få full fransk team. Oi, jeg har fransk. Full fransk team! Er det fransk? Nei, det er russisk.
Finnes det noen franske jungler?
Fransk jungler.
Er det ingen franske jungler?
Le Mao.
Ja, det må du jo sende inn.
Le Mao.
Det franske supports, da.
French. Nei.
Det er jævlig mange polske supports. Eller av de som er gode, da.
Hva er det for noe?
Det der er Serbia, tror jeg.
Serbia. Hva er det? Ja, det er samme kort.
Det er Vande, Trymbi og
Og han her, han er veldig, veldig polsk.
danske menn. Polse.
Det er derfor han suger så sport. Han bare klarer ikke, han snakker, og ingen forstår han. Men, vi går båtlig.
Vi går hugger nu. Og så ta en hugger.
Folk caps!
Og så sier han SK the Carrion. Hæ? Hva vil du med? Du tar den huggen, den danske mennefene og gene. Du må nesten sette på game igjen, for at jeg har ikke så god tid. Selv om det var veldig artig å mime en danske.
think there's any like cut and dry position here where it really needs to go. SK though, first proactive play of the game, going for a dive on bot side.
Alt du trenger. Og vi
Going for it, and they find the engage on to Upset, who flushes away immediately. This is a big commit from SK as Janex comes in. They're going for a tier 2 tower dive, but it will be the kill. Almost death from below onto Lilith, but he will escape with a sliver of HP, as does Treats, and now Hillisang backs towards his own tower. SK get away with it, but they are losing some pressure on the map right now. You can see Hillisang. I mean, Hillisang's being chased all over the place. And Treats might be the target.
Wait.
Oh, Hilly! Basic attack! Hillisang gets the kill! Oh no, it's like he caught him with his pants down in the jungle and just takes the kill.
Lilip.
Oh, no, it's happening again! Oh my god, you can't do it to him. There's the stop watch. Does he buy enough time? He doesn't get the stun, he mistimes it, but he's looking for the base crack. Come on, mate. Oh!
Come on, mate.
Oh, the thumbs up. You've only gone and done it to them, mate. What on earth did I just watch?
Hylissang, you absolute machine. This is crazy. I mean, kudos to SK. Trying to force something here, knowing that the game's a little bit, you know, they're falling behind in tempo a tad. Let's try and make something happen exceptionally deep here from SK. But it works out to begin with, but just the Hylissang. I'm just honestly, like, this is just the most Hylissang thing you're gonna see today, and probably in a little while as well. Like, I mean, you just can't do this. You just can't do this again. What? Okay. You know what? I'm out of words for this one. Kinnan, please, you finish us off here.
I mean, it was just perfect.
That's blind, by the way. That's
literally blind. That was. I think he did have vision of him with that control ward. He knew kind of where he was, but it was like a blind hook overall.
Right.
The only thing is he kind of mistimed the stun, but it doesn't matter when you get the double kill at the end of it. He's in full carry mode, mate. The first pike pick, and he's desperate to show this pick has legs.
It's just absurd, honestly. I mean, it's such a good performance right here from Hylissang, right? Oh, but he might not have so much luck now.
No, because Treats did bait that one out. Hylissang does get towards tower, but it'll be the shutdown for Lilip. Is the return thumbs up? Oh, Treats, I'm not sure you have the standing to do that, but you know what? We'll allow it.
It's decent bans. And of course, we spent so much time hyping Hylissang up. What does he go and do? He dies straight away afterwards. But that's fine. Just in case you were wondering whether or not it is Hylissang playing that pike right there. Massive pop-off play followed by completely stuff. Very Hylissang-like.
It's legit peak Hylissang. It is.
I mean, you might say, like, I mean, it's a good play by SK. It's definitely a good play by SK to catch him in that position, but he's just a little bit too far forward for no real reason. That's just how it
is. Overconfidence, right? It's overconfidence. Yeah. It was. You kind of feel like you're feeling yourself a little bit on the pike. You know, you've had a couple of solid plays. Just didn't really take into account where the Lisa might be. Nice hook onto Jesu, but won't quite find the engage. You can see Treats. He knows where he wants to be on the map right now, and that is wherever Hylissang is looking for the engage.
Definitely, and I think it's a good lane to try and punish as well. We saw even in the 2v2.
When I play League, I feel myself.
And Whippo, though, he's here for the counter gang. Niski's coming in as well.
That's a good disengage there from Jesu. Hylissang should be forced away. Whippo looking for the engage, but they have dropped Shelly for the time being. Lilip forced to jump back towards his team. Niski here on the sidelines too. Steals the buster shot again. Threads the needle from Hylissang, but not quite able to follow up.
Look at the mini-map. Just interrupt you there, my friend. But this is it. This is what's happening. Like, who's going to come around here? How's this play going to develop? Is this purely a 4v3? Are other people coming through? It looks like they might even collapse an Adam into the mid lane instead of going bot side. Adam has to be careful.
Oh, should be able to get away relatively easily here. Feels a little sketchy from Fnatic the last couple of minutes. Just kind of rough around the edges on some of these plays, but they did manage to get some plates on that bot side to have made use of. Whippo is kind of hanging around right now. You can see looking for his way into this fight. Jesu gets stunned up. Another hook trying to be sought out from Hylissang, and actually Whippo jumps forward. Hylissang dead below, and he finds the kill. Looking for the second one as he has got that reset available, but I think Lilip should be able to stay safe. My goodness, 4 and 2 on this pike. It is explosive, as the pick suggests, and maybe upsetting Hylissang can pick up. Didn't quite get there for the final plate. Nonetheless, though, good play from Fnatic.
Yeah, Hylissang is just blazing through the roof right now, absolutely popping off on that pick, and it doesn't get any easier from here, I'll be honest. You know, this pike only does more damage. He's going to start properly one-shotting people as the game goes on, and especially if Fnatic are able to like open up the map a little bit, and then Pike can start walking through the map and wandering around and getting those roams through. Really hard for SK to deal with that. It's hard enough when you know, Hylissang's providing a numbers advantage by showing up to your lane. It's extra hard when he can actually solo you and kill you, which is definitely the direction that this game is heading.
The gold lead, however, despite some of the plays, has not been massively in favour of Fnatic. You can see that Whippo now. We haven't heard much from Whippo for a while, apart from that play. It's really just been all about Hylissang, realistically. Whippo has been silently farming his way in the jungle. He's got a decent CS lead over Treats right now. Teleport, though, coming from the back line. Is this going to be Adam coming through, or is it going to be Nisqy? It's Adam here, looking for the engage. You can see Buster shot away immediately. Nisqy's there, lands the engage onto SK, and my goodness, they have absolutely slaughtered
At this point så har jeg
under
fortsatt
their
ikke
own
så
tower.
snustegn
And they're gonna
mens
chase
Nisqy gjør
them
det. Jeg
down
har
as
det
well,
ikke.
Lip, the next target for Adam and Nisqy, but he should be able to jump back towards his own minions. First tower of the game.
Jeg husker på når han gjorde play.
Check that Everfrost from Nisqy though in that play. That was absolutely beautiful to root those two members from SK and to set up that play. Beautiful stuff right there from Nisqy. You know, we were a little bit critical. Okay, we were very critical of how he was playing yesterday. And you know what? Outside of that, he's been absolutely phenomenal. And today, he's returning back to form, 100%. This is the most important thing to keep your eye on, okay? So it's all about the collapse from Fnatic onto SK. They're able to disengage to start with, but watch Nisqy. Watch this Everfrost. Watch it. Absolutely disgusting.
De har liksom kjørt på seg.
Beautiful stuff right there. Really, really nicely played. Great mechanical play right there. It's little things like that. Like, you don't get any of those kills if you don't land the Everfrost. It's the small things like that which make a huge difference in Nisqy. Really impressive stuff.
Did he? I think he either had the Buster shot or the kick, right? Because he either Buster shot Treats or kicked Treats into that location for the Everfrost, which was even nicer.
I think he may have just jumped, but I don't remember at this point.
Ah, right, yeah. Might have been the case, might have been the case. But regardless, minor detail from what was a beautiful play set up by Fnatic. And that has given them a nice little injection of gold. They're now sitting around 3,000 gold in their lead. They have obviously got a lot of advantage when it comes to skirmishes, especially through the power of Hylissang right now. And Fnatic, this comp is all about the aggression. This comp is about searching for those skirmishes, diving as much as possible, not letting up the pressure on the enemy. And that is what Fnatic have been doing. They've been searching for these engages, especially through the aggression of Hylissang, to try and keep that pressure up on the SK roster.
It's not just the comp from Fnatic either, it's just the way that we see them play. You know, in summer, like, especially with Whippo in the jungle now, they're just very much a forward-focusing team. Like, they're very good at getting advantages early game, and once they have those advantages, they're very good at pushing it forward as well. And Fnatic are doing that this game, you know, like, as you mentioned, the comp is very good at doing that too. But just the players and the stylistic style of this Fnatic roster, very much towards that. And this is it, if you're behind versus this team, it must be so hard to play. Really, really hard to play this game, because they're always in your face, they're always contesting you for things. And suddenly you realize, like, actually, you just start playing kind of scared, because you know they can be anywhere at any time. And I think Fnatic, you know, if you just look at the vision that they put in the enemy jungle, it's like, they're primed and ready to pounce. Like, they can see people from pretty far away. They're going to be able to set up plays. And in that situation, when you've got a team like they have as team comp, they're going to be able to catch you out of position easy peasy lemon squeezy, you're going to be in trouble.
I also kind of want to like hark back to what Broken Blade said in the interview about Fnatic and the way you described it at the start. Like, Fnatic are very aggressive. They play to win lane. They'll always search for the engage, and you can see just by how forward they are in the laning phase, especially the bot lane. But also we do see it with Adam as well when he's playing something like the Olaf. You know, they are looking to win lane. They are looking to just bring the aggression from the very outset. And that's why you know, maybe you heard Broken Blade talk about the power of Twisted Fate, because you can kind of catch Fnatic off guard. But when you don't have that kind of tool, you know, when you're not able to make those kind of like flank plays onto them, when they're looking for those big kind of almost kind of borderline overextension plays, but they work out for Fnatic. It's very difficult to punish them, and Fnatic are the ones that are coming out on top every single time, and they've now opted into a 1-3-1 as well, you know, using the power of their two solo laners to try and drive pressure in the side lanes.
Speaking of the solo laners, I think Adam as well is just such a good rookie here in the LEC. The way that he played yesterday on that Olaf, he was roaming around so much, but still had like a huge advantage over Broken Blade in that top side. And this game, you know, Frank haven't even had to use him for that. You know, he's just happily chilling in top side, doing his thing. And it's just like, you know, when you have so many threats in your squad, it can be so hard to play against. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it in this game. It's one of the reasons why Fnatic are one of the best teams in the LEC.
Looks like SK, well, that's a nice kick onto Lilith. Doesn't quite get himself out. Uses the ultimate to try and disengage as the exhaust comes through onto Whippo, but Adam finds the first kill. Nisqy's in there. Everfrost again! Catches out the AD carry. Doesn't quite hit, and now Fnatic are running riot through the team. That is a huge win. Blue is like out of there. Leaves it with his ultimate, and they're going to be able to respond with the tier 1 in the mid.
They might go for even more than just a tier 1 as well. That was a great team fight right there from Fnatic. 3 people dead on the side of SK. Got a bit of a minion wave here as well, but I'm not 100% sure you can do much against a blue buff blue in the mid lane. So just going to back away from that one, but still, that's now opened up the map. And I think that is huge for Fnatic at this point. Getting that first mid tower, Hylissang was already doing some pretty crazy stuff. He'd already had a great game so far. Once you unlock the rest of the map, getting that tier 1 mid, it just gets even scarier. We're going to see this one happen again. Lilip a little bit too far forward, has his flash this whole time, but only uses it after he gets grabbed, which is a little bit too late. And you think with that Brawl multi and the way that Lee Sin kick works as well, maybe this could work out in SK's favor, but they're just not in position for it. They're also just not that strong compared to Fnatic. And as such, Fnatic are able to wipe them up. Those 3.
And Lip doesn't have flash. Has to jump away though. The teleport comes through from Fnatic here. Adam joins the fight once more. Should be an easy Drake secure for Fnatic. And it is the Infernal Soul that we'll be looking at, by the way. So a big win condition for Fnatic is going to make those dives even scarier. And I think something that was kind of talked about with the draft was just like how much disengage SK had versus like heavy engage from Fnatic. And I guess it doesn't matter if you're not at the power level required to kind of deal with that early game from Fnatic. Maybe if this was even, maybe if we were looking at a more level game across the board, that disengage would become relevant. But right now, Lilip's just an easy target. He's not the barrier for SK. He's not the disengage. He's just an easy target for Fnatic, and that's what they're treating him as.
Absolutely. Over game 3, Fnatic really bouncing back in this one. Game 4 coming up. G2 versus Misfits. Both those teams are going to want to bounce back, especially G2. Very good recently.
Speaking of bouncing back, mate, Lilip is bouncing all over the place because he's getting dragged in. Death from a blow starts popping off, and honestly, just look at this. Fnatic are cleaning up left, right, and center. Takes out Treats. Double kill for Bwipo, and that might even allow them to set up for the Baron here. They have a Gwen, they have a Viego. This should be a relatively quick Baron. Oh, it's melting. It's actually melting.
It's like Kai'Sa, Viego, Gwen. Holy moly, they're not even using the Gwen. 22 minutes into the game here, just absolutely, it's not long for this world, and the snowballing power of Fnatic is really something to behold. This is why you can't get behind them when you're playing against them in the LEC, because they just do this. They just do this kind of thing to you. This is a pretty typical Fnatic game that we're seeing right here. We're going to get another replay of this fight. Lilip a bit too far forward, and to be honest, SK just don't want to be anywhere near here for any reason. There's just no point. There's really no purpose to being here right now. You're not contesting anything. You're not trying to claim back areas of the map. And if something bad happens, it's going to go very, very, very bad. As you're seeing here, very, very, very bad. They're going to lose 3 members, and as we saw, that's going to be Baron as well. And now Fnatic, almost 10k gold in the lead at 22 minutes in. Okay,
10k gold lead. Jag har inte sett det för.
The Bwipo and Niski show they've had an excellent performance in these fights, especially Niski with some of these Everfrost setups in the earlier engages. Honestly, it's difficult for me to pinpoint someone that's really performed, but you need to only look at the score lines. Obviously, Hylissang has been a standout performer in the engage, but oh my goodness, look at how much money they're making right now with the Red Bull power play. They are Red Bull Baron power play. They're just taking towers left, right, and center. Hylissang is now a split pusher.
Classic. That's a classic Hylissang. It is legit. Like, you get Baron buff, and on this Pyke especially, he does this. He goes into a side lane, and he becomes the 1v1. He becomes a split push. This is generally textbook Hylissang. No one really does it like he does with his split pushing stuff. Wonder whether he's gonna buy that, like, is it Hullbreaker or something? There's like more split push items in the game. Add insult into injury. I don't think we'll do that, but still, that'd be kind of funky to see. But yeah, just with that Baron buff especially, it's so hard to deal with these 3 pushing lanes from Fnatic especially.
It's difficult to say anything about SK, and like finding the words for SK right now feels difficult because they are playing well, and it doesn't feel like it's. It feels like fundamental things. Like right there, it just feels like fundamental things. Like these very basic elements are going wrong for SK right now. And that's really sad to see. Now they're going to go in for an upset. Dives to the backline. This is the dive comp that we talked about from Fnatic, and they are not holding any prisoners. Straight into the base. Double assault on these inhibitor towers, and they should be able to pick up the inhibitors too. We are looking at a very quick affair for Fnatic right now. They are in complete control.
24 minutes into the game, 15 kills to 4, over 10,000 gold lead. All steam ahead. for Fnatic right now. They're not slowing down. They haven't slowed down since they got a sliver of an advantage in that lane phase.
Yeah.
The whole base is in tatters right now. There's not much they can do about it.
You can see disengaging. I mean, SK are desperately holding on to this last inhibitor, but feels like a consolation prize at the end of the day for SK because they are in the dumpster right now. They've lost everything almost. Their base is wide open. They somehow clambered onto that third inhibitor, but Fnatic got more than enough on that Baron. They have completely ran this game over. It's huge, a huge lead now, 12k almost in favor of Fnatic. I don't see SK coming back from this. This game is over. You know, I think realistically this should have been considered a relatively easy game for Fnatic, but they have certainly made it look tough.
Definitely, and I think honestly, SK just have to be a little bit angry at Schalke for beating Fnatic yesterday and making them try hard in this one and really putting on the Jets, because like, this just looks personal at this point. Fnatic do not take kindly to losing League of Legends games, and here they are, really displaying their dominance right now. If I can turn a little bit here and just look at it from SK's standpoint, like how do they even get back into this game? Like, let's not beat around the bush. This game is dire. It's very dire right here for SK. But you do have 2 inhibitors down, which means 2 lanes perma pushing into you. The next dragon that spawns isn't soul point. Baron isn't up either. You can turtle for a little bit while longer here.
Foxy, I'm going to stop you there. Foxy, you're definitely the guy in solo queue that says, "Don't worry, guys, we scale.
We got this." I mean, I'm not saying don't worry. Definitely worry.
You're definitely that guy. SK, I don't know if you've got much more time to scale here. Hillisang is soloing Genax at this point.
Hillisang
I mean, Hillisang's just into their base. He dies, but he does buy enough time to go for this inhibitor. Fnatic happy to continue the engage without Hillisang, but they realise it might be a little bit too much to ask, and they're going to start to back away. Whippo might end up giving his life, use the Heartbreaker to get away. Adam goes into the fight. There's Niski. I mean, Lilith's just dead. Lilith is just dead. Fnatic found the 4v5 engage and came away with a kill, but that's enough for them. They will back out the base after getting every single inhibitor.
That was the chance for SK right there. Hillisang stepping a little bit too far forward, getting a little bit hypey. SK punish him and then look to punish the rest of the squad, but they're able to just run away. Fnatic not taking any more losses after Hillisang died. It's going to be the 3rd dragon of the game for Fnatic here as well. That is Infernal going down, which means at this point the game is on that Infernal Soul timer. Baron is going to be spawning soon too. Adam's just picked up his Medjais. Why not? Niski's already got his Medjais. There's 2 versions of the Death Note right here, and they're both filling up their pages. And I imagine with the way this game's going, we're going to get the full compendium before the end.
I feel like every page just has treats written on it right now, because he's been the target of a lot of kills here.
He's definitely had a target on his back.
I mean, Hillisang is hovering nearby. They're going to try and get onto Genax. They finally engage, and Genax is just dead. Death from below finds the kill. This could be the fight for Fnatic as Niski forced back out, but it doesn't matter because Whippo's in the backline taking out blue. SK is now routed in their own base. Adam's on a killing spree, and he wants more as he chases down treats under his inhibitor towers, or rather under his next towers. Blue drops the final kill. It doesn't matter. Fnatic have won the game. It wasn't even close. And to say it would be disingenuous to say the least. Actual domination from Fnatic. It was personal. They had a point to prove, and boy, did they prove it.
Fantastic bounce back game from Fnatic after their loss yesterday against Schalke. They honestly just looked ridiculously strong here. You can say
from Fnatic.
6.
Nej, uppsättet en gång.
Lemau, Inter.
Inte...
Uppsätt, Inter.
It was personal. They had a point to prove, and boy, did they prove it.
Fantastic bounce back game from Fnatic after their loss yesterday against Schalke. They honestly just looked ridiculously strong here. You can see why in the interview last game with Felix, he mentioned 2 teams as being the top teams in the LEC that are really hard to play against, Pro and Fnatic. Fnatic